Hi everyone. Today I'm discuss about file concept of second part. So in first part I'm discuss about theory information about file concept. So these are the information. So I will explain briefly information. So every file concept classes, all classes are available by default in IO package. So the file data stored in two format. One is a binary format, second one is a character format. For binary format we are using generally input stream and output stream classes. So output stream classes are used for store the data into the file, and input stream classes are used for read the data from the file. Okay, then same as here characters. So I want store group of characters or group of string into file. So and read the data from the file also. So for that purpose we are using generally reader and writer classes. So for write the data into the file we use writer classes, and read the data from the file we are using read the classes. So these are the some classes, predefined classes available for streams binary codes. These are the classes, input stream classes, and output stream classes are these are the output stream classes, some predefined classes. And as well as here is also characters, group of characters, reader and writer classes. So these are the some predefined reader classes, and writer classes are these are the writer classes. Okay, so for store the data and retrieve the data from the file as a streams, then we are using file output stream classes and file input stream classes. And as a characters, if we want to read and write the data into the file and from the file, they will use file writer classes and file reader classes. Okay, so read the line. So this is one of the predefined function. The function is for data read as a string format. Read method is for read the data as a character format as a ASCII values. So ASCII format, this is ASCII format. Those are the information also. Briefly I will explain in part 1. So right now practically we discuss about streams, binary streams, bytes. Okay, so here see, so first of all I need to create one file. For that purpose, file output stream, I am using file output stream equal to new file output stream. Then take one text file, that is a one dot text. So IO stream classes, file output streams. So by default it throws exception file. Okay, throws exception, that's why I'm using file not found exception. fos dot write. So at a time it's write only one byte only. Okay, this is the parameter. So I store only single character at a time. Okay, because it's write only at a time one byte only, single byte. Okay, so it's also throw another exception. So IO exception. Next, so this is a object is first create the one file. The file name is one dot text file. So in that file I wrote one byte, single byte. At a time we write only single byte. Okay, so nothing but one single character at a time. So this is a stream class, file output stream class. This is used for create the file and write the data into that file as a binary code format. And for read the data, for that purpose file input stream equal to new file input stream one dot text. Okay, so need to import. Next one is using read method, we read the data. So the data is a read as a ASCII values, so must be converted into characters, character format. Okay, then only we can print the character. See, so when I execute this program, when I execute this program, the output is A. So it is generate one dot text file. So in that text file is write one single character, the character is A, and it's a read the data from the file. For that purpose we are using file input stream class. Then using read method we read the data from the file. Okay, then the ASCII value convert into the character, store the into C, then print C. So when I execute this program, the output is A. Okay, fine. Then where is created file 1.text file? So first move to this location, src location. That's the reason first of all we move to that property location. So how to move? Right click on that file, then choose properties option, then this is a show system explorer, this icon. So click this icon, then come to this area. Yes, so this is a text file, our text file one contain a character. Okay, so this is a approach to create a streams. Okay, single character we can store into the file and retrieve that file. So next scenario is I want to store directly object, class object. So for suppose class soft is a one class. So the class contains some properties. For suppose int number equal to 99 and string name equal to QLogics. So number and name. So they have some rules is there. So if you want store object into the file, then that file must be implements serializable. Okay, then only it is possible to store into the file that object. Okay, soft object want to store into the file, then the class must be implements serializable. Okay, then only it is possible to store into that file. Okay, then one more thing is I want retrieve the values from that file. For that purpose we define toString method. So toString method is a one predefined method. It's a predefined method. Already Java product developers implemented that method. Okay, so here when I print that object reference, all the time automatically it will call toString method. So in that when I print that object reference, on the time automatically this toString method is executed. Then whatever the toString method is written, the value, those values are automatically printed. That's why I'm here I'm override the method, toString method. Okay, so in depth we'll see when a program is executed. Okay, so but here is point no point is toString method is a one predefined method in object class. Okay, object is a superclass of every class. So in that class toString method is a one predefined method. Okay, so this toString method is by default executed when a object is printed directly. If you print object is printed directly, then sprint it is executed by default toString method. By default toString method is return value is the object instance memory. Okay, is a hash code value is printed by default. Okay, so if you override this method, when I print the object reference, on the time toString method is executed by default. Okay, so for example here I create one soft object s equal to new soft. So for example here I print system.out.println print s. If you are not define this method here, then what is the output of s? It is a hash code address of this entire object. See here. Okay, so by default this result is came from the toString method. Okay, toString method is available in object class. So in object class toString method is implemented already. So that toString method is written the object address. Okay, any object address. So by default it is executed. So when I print s value, then automatically it's call toString method. That's the reason here also in toString method I define number and variable our properties here. Okay, so here I want to store the object into the file. Okay, I want to store the object into the file. So that is a scenario is called serialization, and I want retrieve that from the file, that is called deserialization. Okay, so what is a serialization means one single object split into group of streams. Those streams are stored into the file. Okay, those streams are stored into the file. That scenario is called serialization. Deserialization means read group of streams from the file. Those streams are converted into object. That is called deserialization. So practically we see. So for that purpose we take one object output stream equal to new object output stream new file output stream, then here define for suppose 2.text file. Stream. Yes. Next object output stream dot write object. We are using here write object method. Then directly write object. So when I call write object method, then s means nothing but a object. The object is stored into this memory. Then immediately the object output stream is the work of the object output stream is whatever object is there, that object is split into group of streams. Okay, so those streams are passed into file output stream. So each and every stream is stored into that file. Okay, so that process is called serialization. What is serialization? Serialization is when I call write object method in object output stream, then object output stream work is that object is split into group of streams. Those streams are stored into file through file output stream. Okay, simply whatever split object, that each and every piece of stream is stored into file output stream. File output stream is stored into the each and every stream is stored into 2.text file. Okay, so this process is called serialization. Next, deserialization means object input stream new file input stream, the whole that text file, and object input stream dot read object is method is required here. Okay, so that object is I want to print output. That's the reason system.out.println. In that place put this entire object. Yes. Class not found exception. Okay, so these are the exceptions are required. Otherwise, if you don't know any type of exception, which type of exception is throw, you don't know, then on the time simply we can define exception. Okay, no issue. Okay, if you don't know the method is throws which type of exception, you don't know, then on the time directly just throws exception. Okay, otherwise we can define individually also, no issue. Okay, so here this is our scenario is called deserialization. So what is deserialization? When you call read object method, then file output stream read streams, single stream from that file. Those streams are group of streams are stored into the object input stream. Those streams are converted into object. Okay, that is scenario is called deserialization. See here, file input stream is read stream by stream. Okay, the stream by stream is read by file input stream. Those streams are stored into object input stream. Those all streams are converted into object done by object input stream. Okay, that process is called deserialization. Okay, so here main important thing is what is serialization, what is deserialization, what is serializable object. So serializable object, the class must be implement serializable. So serializable is a one marker interface. The marker interface means the interface doesn't contain any properties, is called marker interface. So any class must be implement serializable, then only it is eligible to store into the file. Yes, fine. Then this reference we can store into the object and we can read that object. So how to do that? Using the serialization and deserialization process. Serialization means the single object split into group of streams. Those streams are stored into file is called serialization. Deserialization means read stream by stream. Those group of streams are convert into object. That process is called deserialization. Okay, that is the meaning of the serialization and deserialization and serializable object. Okay, toString method is a when I call object reference, any object reference name. Okay, if you call any print any reference name, then automatically it's called internally toString method. Here I want to print these variables, that's why here I'm written toString method here. So when I print this read object method, on the time it's print 99 and qlogics, but because of here I'm overridden toString method in soft class. Okay, so what is the output? It is a 99 hyphen hyphen qlogics. Okay, in that place also two method. Yeah, so here is a some binary streams. Okay, Windows 10 operating system understandable format. Okay, so this is a first process of the binary bytes. Okay, oriented streams, read the data and write the data. Okay, next session we discuss about character oriented streams. Okay, thank you.